So what I have got for you today, well, of course, there's another deck, and I've seen this a few times the last couple of days, and I had never seen it before. So what did I do? Well, of course, I ordered it, even though I was determined I was not going to order anything more this month. Because I had received as well some decks from publication houses, and I have no space, but will I stop buying decks and getting decks? No, I think I'm too obsessed. I love it, and I can see the point of not doing something that I really love, that doesn't harm myself or harm anyone else in the process. Well, it does, maybe, well, not maybe, it does put a dent in my finances, but hey, I don't smoke or I don't do anything like that, so this is my vice, okay? So I know you understand. I actually, what I saw, I really liked. And so this is the Healing the Inner Child Oracle, illustrated by EdieArt, and it's by Nina Mongendre. Please tell me if I pronounce that wrong. I probably am, but I won't learn unless someone tells me. So this is by Hay House, and I love their decks. So nice box. You cannot fault this box at all, and they have the little thumb or finger openings here, so it's easy to open the deck, to get rid of the lid. Not that easy sometimes. So let's have a look at the guidebook. It was plastic around this, but I removed that because if you have watched my videos before, you know I have this nasty habit of forgetting to bring anything sharp to remove plastics from cards. And I sit there and I literally feel myself getting so frustrated trying to get the plastic off. So I removed the plastic before. So this it's not thin, and it's quite substantial, I would say. So it says, guidebook, embark on a transformative journey toward wholeness and healing with Healing the Inner Child Oracle. Immerse yourself in vibrant, evocative artwork that resonates deeply with your inner child. The accompanying guidebook offers insightful reflections, healing affirmations, and guided visualizations, serving as your compass on the path to inner peace. The Oracle deck provides practical techniques to calm your nervous system, I like that, cultivate resilience, and nurture the acceptance and care your inner child yearns for. Uncover the essence of inner child healing as you rediscover the joy, innocence, and love that are your birthright. Really like that. Got a punch. So, lovely little poem. To our inner child, thank you for patiently waiting for us. We are here to reclaim you and offer you what you need, so that you might trust life and delight in the beauty of your existence. To our parents and to our ancestors, thank you for the gift of life. We will honor you by living it fully. So the pictures of the cards are not in color, but it doesn't bother me. So you have a poem, and you have the contents. Introduction, work with the deck, 3 levels of healing, and you have, so it's 44 cards. Then you have the afterword, about the author, about the artist, and notes. So introduction, which is something I will leave to each and one of you to read when you get the deck. So you have a card working with this deck. So I don't know if you have any spreads. Yeah, so you have 2 spreads, like one card draw and then a 3-card spread. And then you have 3 levels of healing. which is very nice. And the cards, so you haven't actually got a picture of the card, but you have, what you do have is a keyword, two keywords actually, and then you have an explanation about the card, and then about the inner child. Look at this card and check in with your inner child, blah blah. So it's encouragement, and it's also guidance or advice. And then you have the journey of the card. So it's quite substantial. So you get two pages about the card with all the inner child, the journey, explanatory. Not bad at all. And then you have notes and research. Okay, let's put that to the side and get to what we all been waiting for, and that is the card. I love the box. Look, that's beautiful. Very nice. Open this carefully so I won't ruin the cards somehow. I'm very finicky with my cards. Love the back. So what you have, a little child that is sitting on top, is that giraffe or something? And then you have the rainbow coming down from the stars here. It's lovely. Love the color. Cardboardy. Thicker. Let's have a look at the other oracle. Yeah, so it's a tiny bit smaller than, I would say, standard oracle deck size. So let's have a look at the cards. I love the colors. Love the feels of the cards as well. Oh, so you do have a keyword on the card as well, which is brilliant. Very cute illustrations. Love the colors. Oh, so noisy. Sorry. Jesus wept. I have little foxes and sheeps. Is that sheep? Sheeps. Sheep. Beautiful. Really, really, really nice feel to this deck. Friendship. Mother. Abandonment. Oh. And I do love. So that's what they have on the back part of this deck card. The quest. Acceptance. Grief. I'm to talk about the first card, but I am actually in awe looking at the illustrations here because they are pulling me in. I think the artwork is amazing. Coming home. And it's artwork that would appeal to everyone. Doesn't matter whether you're 5 years old or 85. It's not often I feel like instant connection. I have felt that with a couple of decks lately, but it's not, doesn't happen every day, even though it feels like it now because I have had, as I said, a couple of decks that I've felt this connection to, but I do it for this too. Well, then I haven't worked with it yet, but I have a good feel about it. Belonging. Ah, so nice. Look at the colors of that card. It's like, wow. It's got a wow factor. Amazing. And I actually never watched a whole video about this deck, so I'm actually getting surprised as well. But that's just because I sometimes, well, quite often, to be honest with you, I see a deck and as soon as I see one card, that's it. That's me off. I like this. I'm ordering it. So I very rarely actually watch the whole thing because I know instantaneous what I'm gonna like a deck. Then in the beginning sort of thing, because I started my collection. I have had a collection twice. Because once in Sweden when I started first, I've always been I was reading in cards, normal cards, when I was probably about 4 years old. I was like always seeing things, always new things. My dad was the same, blah blah. His mom and dad were the same. So it run in the family. So I always done with the cards, and it's like normal playing cards. And then I started I bought a first tarot deck, and I was like instant love. And then of course me being me, and me being definitely Page of Cups, like, oh, I love all the passion putting into this. And I had a really huge collection. And not only that I had a huge collection, but I had like of the decks I really loved, I always had copies, and and then I sort of were going to move to the UK, and I sold all my decks. I was like crying, but it was the right thing for me to do at the time. Transformation, and so this new collection I have now, I started this I think 2019, so it's 6 years. So it's not, but I think I see the decks that I used to have, and it's like, really expensive, out of print, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, why did I do that? So that's like a bit hesitant, even like when it comes to decks that I'm not really fond of, because I'm thinking, oh god, it's gonna go, I'm gonna realize that I really want this deck if I get rid of it. So maybe, yeah, definitely hoarder when it comes to decks. After losing the decks or getting rid of the decks because I had to, because I couldn't bring it with me, it sort of kills me thinking of getting rid of the cards. Oh, I love this so much. Tending, I sort of said fending there. Integration. I thought I wasn't gonna bore you anymore about my tarot and oracle journey. Well, it's been a journey, I'm telling you. And I think people who don't do this, who haven't got this passion for cards, they cannot understand what we are doing. But how do people around you treat you or think about your passion or your shelves that are full of cards? I'm sure that some of my relatives probably would like have me committed, thinking, oh, she's crazy, look what she's done. So she's spending all that money on the cards. But yeah, I'm passionate about that. So that's Healing the Inner Child Oracle by Nina, and here we go again, Mongendre, Mongendre. Okay, and it's been a pleasure having you here and watching this deck with me. Made me feel like I wasn't sitting here talking to myself. So thank you so much for all your support and all your love, and please subscribe and comment. I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions. It actually means a lot to me, because I think, even criticism, because that's how we grow. So thank you so much. Bye.